Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's at the crack of the dawn, and I hope you are fine wherever you are. When the history of this nation will be written, it will have a chapter on a man called Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua, the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, one-time Member of Parliament, a man who was impeached. It will have a chapter also about Mitego, shareholding, and many other things. In that chapter, ladies and gentlemen, there will be footnotes. The footnotes will be about one Kimani Ichung'wah, the majority leader of the National Assembly, and the Kikuyu Member of Parliament. Let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think will be written on the footnotes? What will history say about Kimani Ichung'wah? If you are asked to describe Kimani Ichung'wah today, how would you describe him? For instance, if you look at somebody like Okia Mtata, if you ask me to describe him, I would say a brilliant, dedicated, upright senator. If you ask me to describe James Orego, I would say a walking constitution, a go-getter, and so on and so forth. But what about Kimani Ichung'wah? You cannot talk about impeaching Rigathi Gachagua without talking about the role played by Kikuyu Member of Parliament. I remember him describing Rigathi Gachagua as a very dark man with a very dark heart. And that has always scared me. And I remember he is the one who brought William Samoei Ruto in the mountain. Today, Kimani Ichung'wah is among the people who are being named that they can praise Rigathi Gachagua. Today, Kimani Ichung'wah would not be very, very comfortable visiting his constituency. If Kimani Ichung'wah was to hold a public meeting in Kikuyu and Rigathi Gachagua in a popularity contest, where do you think people would go? Where do you think people would go? Whom would actually attract the attention of the voters? Because if you ask me, Gachagua would attract a huge rally compared to the Kikuyu Member of Parliament. The Kikuyu Member of Parliament is one of the closest advisors of William Samoei Ruto. The Kikuyu Member of Parliament can be compared to Kamotho, Chotara na watu ambao walikuwa pale wakati wa Daniel Toroitich arap Moi. Members of Parliament who could do anything to please the president. Members of Parliament who would say anything and make the president happy. Members of Parliament who would actually even lie to the president. For instance, from where I sit, Kimani Ichung'wah thinks that UDA is very popular in the mountain. But when you come on the ground, it is contrary. When you come on the ground, UDA is the most unpopular party now in the mountain. Kimani Ichung'wah has been trolling, has been trolled in the media. Kimani Ichung'wah has been everywhere, in the social media, especially in the X handle. You find most of the time, number one trending person is Kimani Ichung'wah. And I don't know, if you look at, I was looking at why he is trending, and you realize he is trending because people believe that he is a traitor. That is the thinking of the crowd. People believe that he sold the son of the mountain. He sold Rigathi Gachagua. He is the one who took Gachagua to the slaughterhouse. That is why he has been trending. Number two, as the majority leader and the office that he holds, Kenyans believe that he is not equal to the task. Kenyans believe that he has not been dutiful. Kenyans believe that he has not been carrying his duty as expected of him. As the majority leader, Kenyans believe that we have not seen much development. The other thing that he is making Kimani Ichung'wah to trend most of the time is because when you look at UDA, UDA has not done much. There is no development that is worth talking about in the mountain. There is no much we can discuss in the mountain. If you look at the many promises that were made by William Samoei Ruto and UDA in general, you realize that Kimani Ichung'wah does not talk about it. And you also realize that Kimani Ichung'wah does not bother to ensure that registration that would benefit the people is brought to parliament. If you look at the way he was actually praising the finance bill, you realize this is a man who is not in touch on the ground. This is a man who has lost favor with the people. You realize that he is the herdsmaid of William Samoei Ruto. He is being misused by the government. Anytime the government want to bring legislation in parliament, it goes through Kimani Ichung'wah. And Kimani Ichung'wah is always defending everything. If you look at Kimani Ichung'wah is the same person who is used to rally the support of Mount Kenya leaders to vote for anything that William Samoei Ruto wants. If you look at Kimani Ichung'wah together with Moses Masika Wetangula, you realize that they have failed parliament. Again, when the history of this nation will be written, the 13th parliament will occupy also a chapter of impeaching Gachagua, a chapter where the majority leader and the speaker are united to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. I remember, even before the speaker announced the results of the voting, I saw Kimani Ichung'wah going to the speaker and whispering to the speaker. And what do you think he was telling him? I think he was telling him, we have won. Tumeshinda. Can you imagine? This is our parliament. This is our leader of majority. Let me ask you, ladies and gentlemen, if you are asked again, do you think Kimani Ichung'wah, in a fair contest, can win back his Kikuyu constituency? Because from where I sit, it will be very, very difficult. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, mambo si mazuri. Have a blessed weekend ahead. Bye.